Near Protocol. So they have had a really good few years. They've truly established themselves as like a top 50 crypto. And some really positive news for Near, and anyone that's a Near holder has come out quite recently regarding Grayscale. So I want to talk about that along with the developments that have happened and where this can go. Before I get into it though, if you are new here and you don't know what this is, these are the first 26 coins that I actually did videos about on the channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. If you'd have done the same, popped $100 into each one when I released the videos, all you would have had to do is set them for 16 months and then sell them. And your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. That's nearly a house or a house in under a year and a half. Now, we're already in a bull cycle, so you don't have a year and a half to sort out your portfolio. You don't even have a month really. If you're not confident in the coins that you own, if you're uncertain about the portfolio you have, or if you don't have one at all, then now is the time to do something about it. And if you go on to copymycrypto.com, you will see what my members have earned since joining the site. You will see the profits they've made. You can see the testimonials. You can watch the videos and see some of the coins that we got in on the profit and the profits that we had. Copymycrypto.com is where I share the coins that I own with my members. When I buy a coin, I tell my members what coin I'm buying and at what price. When I sell, I tell my members what coin I'm selling and at what price. So there's no work to do for my members and they make the exact same profit as me. If that sounds good to you, head over to the site now, read through it all, watch it all, verify everything that you read and see, because it's all on the history of this channel. And if you like it, try it out, guys, because it's no doubt going to be able to help you out before these markets start ripping to the upside. Now, Near. So Near have done pretty well. First bull cycle that it was in, rallied to like $20 or so, $20.42 to be exact. Now, granted, look, this wasn't like a huge gainer because it launched at quite a high price. Now, why was that? Well, they had huge amounts of investors. They had Coinbase got in, 3 Arrows, obviously defunct, Arrington, Coin Fund, Electric, Fabric, Kinetic, Circle, all initial investors. Now, obviously, the SEC have alleged it's a security, as they do with all cryptocurrencies. But recent news has been really positive. So this is some of the recent news regarding Near. Near have partnered with Valor to launch the first ETP for the native token on Sweden's Spotlight stock market, which is a major milestone in blockchain-backed financial products. They've introduced groundbreaking features like chain abstraction, fast auth, and relayers, making blockchain tech more accessible and user-friendly. They've collaborated with Frax to enhance the development of decentralized AI and programmable currencies. They have joined IOTEX's modular deepin infrastructure as the data availability module designed for supreme speed and cost efficiency. They have also they're now involved with Grayscale. Grayscale's decentralized AI fund has been opened to accredited investors now. I always look at the accredited investors thing very differently since I became one, but what I don't really like is that only certain people can actually invest in something if you earn so much, if you have a net worth of so much. But those people that are accredited investors can get access to can get exposure to BitTensor, Render, Near, Filecoin, LivePeer, all through Grayscale. So again, more money can flow into Near as a result of that. Now, Near is the chain abstraction stack. The idea is that builders can create apps that scale to billions of users across all different blockchains. They are trusted by some big names like Google, as well as Arbitrum, Alibaba weirdly as well. And the net development that we've seen has been pretty damn good. You can see the overall ecosystem that they have been building. You've got the Dev Hub, which is the community for developers. Horizon is the launch pad for founders. They've got Near's Digital Collective, which is the decentralized grassroots governance, basically your voting mechanisms. And then they've got ecosystem funding for anyone that wants to actually build upon Near. The idea being that Near can be the blockchain everyone uses. And like I said, a layer 1 blockchain designed as a community-run cloud computing platform. Now, again, from a cloud computing standpoint, one of the strongest in all of crypto. A big thing as well, obviously, with cloud computing is this deep-in narrative. We are massively seeing growth in deep-in, and really, to be honest, it's the first proper real life use case that we've started seeing for crypto. Is beyond your DeFi coins and your gaming and all of that and NFTs. We have started actually seeing like a use case in decentralized physical infrastructure, whether it's cloud computing, whether it's decentralized storage. There are so many upsides. And actually, when we think about it, like look at what happened recently with Microsoft. Microsoft crashed and it basically caused the whole world to grind to a halt. Planes weren't flying. And this is a problem with the centralized issue. And it is worth remembering, like, if we have a world of centralization, there are single points of failure. Microsoft ended up being a single point of failure that ended up grounding planes and everything else. And that was only last week. The use case for crypto is getting more and more obvious to everyone. And something like Near, where it's it's decentralized cloud computing, gives people access to better, more power, gives people access to more development tools as well, because obviously they've got the dev stack. And you can see that there's excitement here because the ecosystem has grown hugely. Like, it is massive now. And the reason for it is this is an outstanding layer 1 or layer 0, whatever you want to call it. I call it layer 1. The founders of Near, Eric Trautman is an entrepreneur with experience on Wall Street and founder of Viking Education. His co-founders were Ilya Polosukin, who has more than 10 years of industry experience, including 3 years at Google. And Alexander Skidanov, a computer scientist that worked at Microsoft. So they have within their team highly experienced individuals, many of which have won the International Collegiate Programming Contest, which again is just a sign of the strength of the team. Ecosystem Fund was announced back in 2021 at $800 million in ecosystem funding initiatives. Following in the footsteps of others like Avalanche, Phantom, and CeeLo. And with the growth and with the amount of money that they have gained from companies, because they went through so many damn seeding, investing rounds, they've got plenty of capital to push development further and further and further. Most of the total supply is out now. And when we're looking at a crypto that should break its previous high, Near is one that should be, close to the top of the list for people. Its all-time high was like $20.42. It really only has to do 4x from where it is right now, and it breaks its previous high. I think $30 is bare minimum that we can see from Near, and I actually think there's a world where we see $40 or $50 for Near. Which puts it at a very high market cap, but it still isn't crazy for the strength of the project, for the net size of the ecosystem that Near have. Their future looks incredibly bright. They've basically established themselves as a top 20 coin by this point. Obviously we might see it get displaced for moments in time this year, but they are pretty much now knocking around the 20th biggest crypto and probably going to stay there for the most part of this year. $30 seems very, very, very easy. I would not be shocked to see this up to $40 or $50. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is going to hit 100? Because I've seen some people floating out the idea of $100. I think that's a little high right now from But obviously, if there was like a near ETF, that would bang it. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And guys, we are in a bull cycle. If you do not have your portfolio sorted out, if you're not confident in the coins that you own, now is the time to do something about it. If you're planning on waiting, it's going to be too late and you're going to miss out on a ton of profits. If you head over to copymycrypto.com, on the site, you will see what my members have earned. You will see the profits that they have made. You can see that through the testimonials. You can watch the videos. Everything on the site is public record, so you can verify it all. It's all on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I dive into the markets. When I find a coin that is a winner that I'm going to invest in, I tell my members about it. I tell them the coin that I'm going to buy and the price I'm going to buy it. When I sell, I do the same thing. Members are in and out of cryptos at the same price as me. No work at all. Same profits. And if that sounds good to you, get onto the site and have a look now, because if you're planning on waiting 4 or 5 months, you're going to end up watching a lot of people making money while you don't, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.